think you ruined her punchline.
Are you gonna speak?
Yeah, hi. We're doing my makeup. So do you think I have cavities or not?
I mean, I wouldn't say so, no.
Okay, I don't have any cavities, if you guys want to know. We also don't even still have an intro, right? When are we gonna do that? Let's just add it to the list. Yeah. Thanks guys for watching. This would be like where the intro comes in, right? And you know, the music that we don't have.
Yeah.
And then it would cut to like the middle of my makeup probably.
It's not the middle.
Oh, okay.
Close to it.
Yeah, I hope that you guys are having a great day. Because I care about your day more than my day. I feel like that wasn't funny. No? That was nice. That was nice actually.
That was nice. It's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Not nice, kind. Start talking.
This is the part where we told Lucas he should narrate one of my videos where I do makeup on you.
Yeah.
And now we're coloring her eyes.
Well, of course he doesn't add that in the video. He says it,
Right,
and then clicks. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, 1 sec. 3, 2, 1. We're starting in, and now we're coloring her eyes.
I honestly feel bad, I would say,
Why?
because I feel like when she does my makeup, I almost feel like a catfish.
I feel like you're not a catfish.
No, you do have a lot of natural beauty though.
Well, no, but I'm just saying like it's insane.
Well,
Like that's a compliment.
That's-
Insane in the membrane. Got no
What do you
brain
do
'cause I'm
about that?
insane.
I think we should pretend I have like more freckles. This is like we're gonna be
Do you want some
we're gonna
freckles?
go downstairs. That's all we're doing. We're just going downstairs.
Oh.
And then doing
You're
like
not
a-
going to the beach?
No.
No, we're just going downstairs.
Oh.
4th of
alright.
July. I brought a bathing suit for this.
Yeah.
It's actually very adult appropriate.
What does that mean?
It means that like
Doesn't show her body.
it's
in
not
a
a floss up my ass. It's more like like this is like I would wear this in front of my grandparents, and this is actually very
okay,
you know.
okay.
So I'm trying to be
Elder appropriate then?
absolutely.
Adult, I think like an adult cruise, you know, where everyone's got
So
like
this
their
is-
ass out, drinks in their hand, everyone's hammered.
I don't know what cruises you've been on, but when I've been on,
I've only been on one.
Are you gonna go on your cruises, huh?
well, I went on a cruise and it was just honestly old people, so I'm not
Wait,
sure.
really?
Absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
God, you went on the wrong one.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I still didn't like it though.
Oh, okay.
Your mom and Larry love cruises.
Oh yeah, they do the what is it? The princess ship, or is that no? I just made that up.
Oh no, Princess is a cruise line. That's for older people.
Okay, I think that's.
You're like, wait, that's the one I went on.
Well, the Royal Caribbean.
That's a really nice cruise line.
No, that one's nice. I'm not saying anything about that one. I know that they've been on that one, but sometimes my stepdad gets a little cheap. And he'll choose the cheapest option. Like, what's the other one down below that one?
Carnival.
Carnival! That's it! It's Carnival!
That's the part that
That's
cheap
the
part of
part.
cruise.
Yes, Carnival. Yeah, Carnival.
That's
You get
right.
all walks of life on those cruise ships.
Yeah.
Carnival
So this is a
is-
Carnival
yeah.
appropriate bathing suit is the point.
No, it's more. No, this is
No, it's
more
the old
appropriate.
people
This
one.
is princess approved.
This is
Princess.
No, the carnival is the floss up the butt.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, I don't think, Tim Grover watches my YouTube videos, but if he watched this video, he'd be like, that's an appropriate bathing suit, and that's the standard. I can't believe I just said that.
Whatever this story is.
Talking about, I mean,
So yeah, my friend is here, Deanna is her name. She's here visiting, so, well, one, I couldn't even pick her up, because that's not my life. Number two, unfortunately, this is what we're doing the first day she gets here, is this, so thank you to her for just rolling with the punches. And then number three, she's been my friend for how long now? Like 5 years, almost, right? 4.5, 5?
somewhere.
Yeah, whatever. I'm getting old. I can't. We can't do
I'm
math.
gonna go interview.
But yeah, anyways, I was gonna say, so she's from Michigan, and I know she actually wants to live here really bad. Like this would probably be the place that she would live in Florida. So that's just, she's just kind of bougie. But anyways, and then I would say, so I met her during personal training, and honestly, bless her soul, because she. Well, one, saw me as a different person than I am now. Number two, she used to listen to me talk about the things that I wanted to do, and now we're doing it. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna interview her now. So what are you gonna tell us that you told Jake's grandma?
Grandma? Well, actually, his grandma was there.
This is Deanna.
Oh wait,
Let me-
do we need to put in like back context?
Yeah, so like
we're talking
ask
about.
her her age, where she come from, what she's doing.
One sec, let me get comfortable. Okay.
Oh God.
This is Deanna. Give us some context about you.
Oh, yes, we ask her questions.
Okay, how old are you?
That is very disrespectful to ask a
Sorry.
lady.
See? This is what happens when I ask
If
questions.
they're really curious, 30,
Yes.
dirty 30.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so what did you tell Jake's grandpa? Jake's her husband.
Okay, so Jake's my husband, and he's the oldest in his family. So his grandparents have been pushing us to have grandchildren. Granted, we just got married in November. So every time I went over there, he'd whisper in my ear, "Are you pregnant yet?" Which is, you just like, don't do that. I feel like it's kind of rude and inconsiderate. So I devised a statement that I was gonna tell him the next time he asked me. So we were at a family gathering with everybody around. He asked me in the open if I was pregnant yet, and I said no. Jake shot it in the wrong hole and gave him a wink.
And so when you told him you shot it, he shot it in the wrong hole. What did the grandpa say?
Okay, well, first of all, Grandma thought it was hilarious. Grandpa didn't know what to say.
Grandpa know what it meant?
Oh, he did. And then the joke went on in the evening because he was kind of stunned, I'm not gonna lie. But Grandma continued on the joke. She's like, well, if we don't have grandbabies in 5 years, I'm gonna come over there and give you an anatomy lesson. So, yeah, very open.
I can't laugh. I'm like moving the camera too much.
But it worked. He hasn't asked me.
Perfect. You shot that.
So this is a tip for anyone's grandparent or grandpa who asks if they're getting pregnant. Tell them they shoot it in the wrong hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aim was wrong, you know?
Easy birth control.
Exactly.
Hi, Daisy. Welcome. We're happy to have you here.
Is it time to shit?
Yeah, come to me. There you go. Yep, stretch it out. Yeah. Good kid.
Final touches. Okay. Close for me.
Hold on.
Okay, one more pass.
That almost made me lightheaded.
So what are we thinking for your hair today?
I really liked the.
I like the half up thing, right?
Oh, I was thinking mermaid waves because it's
Oh,
like
okay.
4th of July. You're by the pool.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like tropical vibes.
Yeah.
We can do the half.
Everyone obviously gets their
So are we
makeup
going with the mermaid vibes or the half hair thing?
mermaid
Mermaid it is.
because
You're a mermaid.
no, I was gonna say-
Everyone went nuts over that hair, by the way. I don't know if you noticed.
I think they did.
No, literally. Everybody was commenting on it like, oh my god, the hair. At least on my end. I don't know about your end.
now she's also gonna put. She's gonna put. Like, I do have freckles though. Let me just clarify. But we're gonna like pretend really that I have like more of them. I would say we're gonna pretend. And honestly, this is what people look like when they go to the pool for 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, everyone-
this is the standard.
When everyone goes to the pool and like wears sunscreen and like wears a bathing suit, this is what's actually. This is the standard of beauty that.
I'll do the freckles one.
Like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just talking out of my ass. This is now the third time we did content a couple weeks ago. This will be the 3rd time that I go to my pool, and I've lived here 9 months. Hashtag win.
Look at that steaming.
Oh my god. What, do you even know what meal this is?
Chicken teriyaki.
Have you tried this before? No. Oh, well, you should try it because that's really good.
No, that's your food. You need to eat.
We'll ask her if she enjoys the grilled shrimp. You know, because like Megafit Meals is good.
I low-key sometimes eat that, like if I forget to eat, I low-key eat that meal like 4 times in a day.
It's not that great.
No, it's not. Like, plain shrimp is not that good.
No,
But this is good.
They don't season it?
this is.
Oh,
Good.
no, it's seasoned.
This is one of the better meals. This is like one of their best meals.
Yeah, fantastic. Hey guys, I don't even remember the clip before this, so hopefully this flows together, but I'm sure it doesn't. Anyways, I look like pretend Baywatch, but I'm not, and I'm not saying that I look like Baywatch, but I'm pretending. I got my makeup done and hair done for like 2 hours today, and then we went outside for 10 minutes. Got some pictures in the sunset because that's what I have to do. So, what I wanted this piece to be is more so about just general things that I kind of go through with mental health, and I'd say like what kind of goes on behind the scenes. So, you know, when you have a goal or you have a vision, you don't really obviously experience that lifestyle until you're living that lifestyle, you know. And for so long, you know, I wanted to live in Florida and I wanted to move and I wanted all these great things. And I would say, you know, I just want to say before I even get into that is I'm very grateful for this life. I'm very grateful. If you're watching this, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for all the kind messages, all the support that you guys give me, because again, none of this is possible without support. So thank you if you're watching. Thank you for being here, because you don't have to be, and I value that, so thank you. But anyways, back to my other point is no one tells you what this life is like until you live it. And hello, Daisy. You know, and it's like, again, you know, being, I would say I don't know, social media entrepreneur, just an entrepreneur in general, you know, you make your own schedule, right? So, yeah, Daisy understands. This is her place and not mine. So, you know, I make my own schedule, and, you know, and we create this lifestyle, and then it's like, and then it gets more intense, and then there's more to do, and, you know, more posting, more content, more phone calls, more Zoom calls, you know, people telling you, do this better, do that, do this, do that, we want you to do this, that. And it's like, sometimes it's like, oh wow, like, when did my life become this? Like, when did it become that, you know, I go to the gym sometimes and I mean, you asked me actually today, you're like, how was your workout? I'm like, yeah, it was a workout, and we filmed content. And I just feel like I'm like a content whore. I don't even know. Like that's how I feel. And it's like funny I say that, but really, you know, it's like most of my life is actually on camera. I mean, I get my makeup and hair done, and we're filming TikTok videos, and, you know, be funny, be relaxed, be yourself, don't be cringy, say funny stuff, and then, you know, don't be so intense, because like apparently I probably scare everybody off. I don't even know. But it's like there's so much sometimes to think about of, you know, how I'm perceived, or, you know, the things I say, or my captions. It's like, holy shit, like my life is actually controlled by my work. You know, like I've been friends with Deanna for over 4 years, and she actually, she knew me before, you know, I did YouTube consistently. She knew me before TikTok even existed. She knew me when I actually was losing my hair because I decided to
bleach it all off.
You know, it was really bad, you guys. Like during COVID, I just want you guys to know, like my hair was, not only was I going through it, but like my hair was going through it worse. So just understand that my ponytail was thick, and it got thinner and thinner and thinner, and it was probably one of the worst times of my life. Because apparently, again, I turned 23 and I had this hair crisis, and I'm like, you know what, let me just try this shit. And I tried a lot of shit, and it looked like shit most of the time. And yeah, and I suffered the consequences, but we're fine. You know, we have extensions. My hair is holding up. We're intact. We're fine. You know, we're living. You know, but it's like, again, you know, I really haven't even spoken to her since her wedding, which was back in November. And it's like, and that sucks for me. You know, like that sucks, because it's like, you know, yes, and, you know, she's my friend, and, you know, she understands, but it's like, but that's also one of the sacrifices that I make, and also the people in my life have to make, because, you know, I can't, you know, in this lifestyle right now, I can't sit on the phone sometimes for, you know, an hour or 2 or 3 on FaceTime, when, you know, sometimes behind closed doors I'm not even sleeping, you know. And it's just bizarre that, you know, for so long I wanted this lifestyle, and I wanted this, and again, you know, don't get me wrong, this is fantastic, and I want to do more, you know, and then I'm going to be having more on my plate, and that's going to be interesting. And, you know, that's, again, too, another thing with hiring a team. You know, that was like a big goal of, you know, okay, we're in Florida now. Lucas and I have been doing this a lot. We've been doing 20 jobs, I would say, for almost like 7 years. And then we got here, and I'm like, we need help. Like, we cannot struggle like this anymore. You know, he was killing himself with work. I was killing myself. At some point, like, I think he wanted to kill me, and I wanted to kill him more, actually. And it got to that point, you know, it was just like we were just trying to figure out so much, and it's like there's so much responsibility, so much to remember, so much to do, and so we just needed more organization. And then my point on top of that now is nobody tells you how to have a team. Nobody tells you how to deal with everyone's personality. Nobody tells you how hard it is actually to find people, one, that you get along with, two, that are gonna be teammates, I would say, and, you know, be inspiring for everybody, not just I would say for, selfish purposes, because it's like I have high expectations. And for me, if I'm investing my hard work, and also, Lucas's hard work that, we both have been putting in for the last almost 8.5 years now, if we're going to do that, then we've got to love our team. We've got to, these are our people. And so, with having a team, it's like, that's the only people I have time to talk to is just, my inner circle, my team. The people that I have in my apartment, the people that I have in my energy, in my space. And, they get to experience what I'm, like off of camera, which is honestly very similar. And it's just like no one teaches you this stuff. And I honestly wish that in schools, you were taught to be, how to be an adult, because, they didn't teach us shit. I'm sitting in, 9th grade art class as a senior, and it's like, well, I would have loved to learn, like, how do you be a leader? I don't know. I would have loved to learn these things. So I guess it's just like, you become an adult, and then you got to just figure it the fuck out. And then you got to learn your mistakes over and over again. Even sometimes like when other people make mistakes, when you're a part of a team, ultimately it becomes my problem. It's my fault, and I have to take accountability for someone else's mistake, even if I have nothing to do with it. And then communication. That's another thing. I had posted this last week. And, it's like, everyone's communication style is different. You got to adapt to everyone's communication style. You have to make everyone feel valued, because again, if you're not making people feel valued, then why the fuck are they there in the first place? Because what is the point? You can pay someone money to do a job, but if you're not going to make them feel, so appreciative and that they're special, and if they're not going to feel that like reciprocation, they can go anywhere else. And it's like, and that's the point is like when you have a team, they should only want to be here, and they should, love the way that they're treated here, and they should feel respected. This should be a very mutual, beneficial relationship for everybody involved. And I do my best, but I also fail at the same time. I sometimes make wrong calls, sometimes I make wrong choices, sometimes me not speaking up ends up, hurting me, later on, in another scenario somewhere. And again, it's just, boundaries are super important, and again, it's just nobody teaches you this stuff. So it's like on top of all of this stuff, it's like, I gotta show up every day, and I gotta put a face on. And, I don't really know, I'd say like if you're watching this on your end and you don't do social media like this, it's like I don't really know sometimes how I'm perceived from your lens, but it's like I can honestly say like I do my absolute best. Like there are some times where I'm on 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and I show up at the gym and I'm just like, all right, we gotta do this. Or, we gotta do a photo shoot, and the night before, my eyes are bulging out of my head, or, they're watery and red because I was crying, or my allergies, or, whatever, and it's like, I gotta show up. You know why? Because again, this is no longer about me now. This is about, okay, we have a team here, and also I have bigger goals. I have bigger visions now. This is no longer about, oh, like, let me be cool, and like, let me just like post my butt online. And I know that you guys probably think that, or if like you're a hater and you're watching this, also thank you for watching. But if you're watching this, you're probably like, oh, you post your ass anyways. Well, absolutely, ha, that's funny. That was really lame. But again, it's like, well, yeah, I started a fitness page, but again, if you actually like, I'd say pay attention to my content, you would know that my content has evolved, I would say, as I've gotten older, especially in the last few months here. I'm trying to actually, I'll talk about the bathing suit. I ordered this bathing suit, this one here, and I saw it on the website, and I'm like, that's a nice adult looking bathing suit. I'm like, okay, full coverage. This is fantastic. And I was excited to put it on today because I'm like, you know what? If my grandpa that I don't have watched this, he'd be proud. If, again, Tim Grover watches this, he's like, that's a great bathing suit, I don't see anything. And that was not the case when I put this on. It was not the case. I was in the bathroom for 10 minutes and I was mad because I'm like, why does this not fit me like a normal person? But I forget that I do this whole workout thing, and like, should I show them? It's really bad.
I mean,
should I?
You work really hard for your glutes and your hams.
Do I show them? Like, it's just like a thing. I don't know. I'll show you guys. Hold on.
Oh God.
I was just gonna say, like, this is my point. It's like
buns out, baby.
But it's like, this is what it looks like, And I tried. I really tried, you guys. I tried my very best. I'm trying. So. But yeah, anyways, I'll wrap up my talking, and then I'm gonna let Dana speak for a second if she chooses to. But anyways, I just wanted to, I just kind of wanted to give like a gist of like what I go through, because again, like we have no idea, or you guys have no idea the pressure and sometimes what people go through online, you know, you can sit there and judge and you can criticize and you can talk shit and screenshot this and that, but it's like, again, you know, we all have no idea what someone actually goes through behind closed doors. You know, you guys have no idea what I go through behind closed doors, you know, because that's not filmed. You know, the hardest parts of my day are not filmed. And so I just want you guys to take that into consideration before you're being malicious online, or, you know, you're sending things in a group chat. And, you know, it's like, when is the bullying going to stop? Like, when are we going to be done with that? Because I'm fucking tired of it. I'm sick of my friends bullying me. I'm sick of myself getting in more stressful situations because, you know, apparently people think that there's not enough success to go around. You know, I'm done with it. I'm over it. I have no time for it, and I have no patience for it anymore. You know, so at this point in my life, if you're not helping me make money, which makes my team money, if you're not doing that and you're not providing my life peace, you have just got to fucking go, and I will have no problem doing that. You know, it's like that whole thing of thinking with your head, thinking with your brain, or no, fuck, thinking with your head, thinking with your heart, you know, and I have to sometimes always like fight against the two because, you know, I'm actually a very emotional person at my core, and sometimes I get upset about things, but it's like, but then I have to come back to reality. So anyways, I said a lot of things. I feel like I said a lot of good things here. This is like a real thing. I'm a real person. Wow.
Well,
Who are you, Pinocchio?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a real boy.
I don't know. Whatever. I have like mermaid hair.
No.
I don't know. I did content for today for 10 minutes. I sometimes feel like a joke. To be honest with you.
no.
But yeah, anyways.
I don't know. I think you highlighted some good points.
Yeah.
Coming from somebody who, retrospectively, if you think about it, you were going to school to become a lawyer. And now you
I'm
kind of
done. I just dropped out.
you like 180 to become a business person, right? And no one teaches you how to set up a business, especially if you're coming from scratch. You don't have a mentor constantly there telling you like, oh, well, this is how you write up job descriptions. This is how you negotiate salaries. This is how you negotiate interactions with people you want to work with or companies you want to work with.
Integrity, also. Integrity.
Yeah, business ethics. You know, I think a lot of people don't understand ethics and it's
common sense.
Common sense. And it's reflective of who you are as a person. Even coming down to like the simple bullying thing, like you can have bullying, not so much like yes in the social media realm, but you can have that anywhere and
everywhere.
And I don't understand like what is the point? Like what do you get from it? Do you feel better at the end of the day?
There's no way they do.
I mean, people probably bully me for being on here with you, for being just like a random nobody. Does it affect my day to day?
I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't care. Because at the end of the day, my conscience is clean and they're the ones who said those nasty things. But, I guess it's just who you want to be at the end of the day. If you choose to like live your life to be negative, target the weaknesses in other people versus helping them achieve their goals, what they want to be. And then just having good morals and being a good individual. I think it's hard to come by. I think it's hard to come by people who are not greedy anymore.
Yes, greedy.
Everybody always talks about the money. Well, like, can we just talk about like what the end goal is, like the outcome? Can we just be happy that we've made a change, like we've made an impact? But no one wants to talk about that. The first thing anybody ever wants to talk about is like, well, what are you gonna pay me? Versus, well, what are you gonna offer me besides pay? Like, are we a good company to work for? Like,
oh man, yeah, you're hitting it on the head here. Yeah, absolutely. I honestly,
and that's an outside perspective. I don't work, for those who know, I'm like the least social media person ever.
But it doesn't matter though, because I would say people that are watching this are not me, and like they're watching my life from like this lens, and they have a, whether it's a positive opinion or not, they have a perception of me, and it's like, but no, like this is actually reality. Like I go through so much. I mean, it's like, fuck. Do you want me to have a camera in the bathroom with me? Like, and do you want to see my breakdowns on the floor? Like, do you want to see? I lay right there, and I come home, and I'm not showered. I don't know if this has anything to do with ADD, but I come home not showered, and I have a fucking breakdown, at least 3 times a week, minimum. And that's a good week, I would say. So it's like, again, and I speak on that. I try to show, like, like on my floor. Like, it's not a good time on the floor. Why do you think I'm on the floor? I'm not gonna go on my bed and cry. It vibrates in there. I'm not gonna fucking do that. But I actually too, I wanted to ask you, like, would you say knowing me at the start of like kind of the, you know, for those that don't know, I did personal train. I would say that was how I started this whole thing in the first place.
Yeah.
And she was kind of there for the beginning of it, so I kind of wanted to ask, like, have you seen a difference of, I would say, like my, I would say personality, but also like my character? Like, do you think that it's changed? Has it not?
You've been the same person throughout. You don't even have to finish the sentence. You and Lucas have been literally the same people. And granted, like, I started following both of you around, like, I think you had 300K, which is still a substantial amount of followers. But from
I was proud of that, you know?
the moment I trained in person to current time, day, whatever we want to call this, the same person, same moral, same ethics.
Yeah.
I would say you're more of a badass now.
Really?
Yeah, because
Why?
you've gone through so much experiences and now you can, like, I guess, transition that into who you are and your business now. And it kind of like evolved you to be a better business person. Like, it fucking sucks to make mistakes, but that's how we learn in the long run.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been, I would say, the straightforward, you know, too intense for most people. And it's like, you know what? Fuck. I mean, if I'm too intense for you, then I'm sorry. I'm not, actually, because this is who the fuck I am.
Nah, fuck it. Cut off that dead weight, bitch.
No! But,
Cut it almost once you drag you down, baby. I prevail. I live by.
oh my god. Okay, you know, we're going to wrap it up because Lucas is doing this whole thing behind me, so, you know. But yeah, I just want to say thank you again. I know I already said this in the beginning, but I would say truly, like, you guys, you know, don't understand, I would say, the value of positivity, you know, because I'm not only here just trying to say, like, everyone's negative. It's not that. It's just, and anyone would probably relate to this too, is like, you know, sometimes we get so fixated on the negativity and like that's what sticks in our brain rather than, you know, like the nice long DM that someone sends. I'm going to remember that negative comment 'cause it's like, well, you know, this, but then again, my perspective on that is, okay, so if someone is negative to me, I'm going to use that now as feedback. I'm not going to value, or I'm not going to see that value as someone's criticizing me and talking down to me. It's like, well, yeah, it sucks, and I probably remember that more than the positive one sometimes. But now it's like, okay, I'm going to use that as feedback. I'm not going to sit here and dwell and get at my feelings about it, because, like, look, I don't have time for that. So I just want to encourage you guys to be, I would say, kind. Be kind to people. Like, it's really not hard. If you have to pretend, then just do that. Just pretend. Because that's better than, you know, I would say ruining someone's day. Because again, you have no idea what someone is going through behind closed doors, and you have no idea what their mental state is. And so, you know, thank you guys for watching. And again, you know, my day is ruined because this is now another bathing suit that goes up my ass, and I'm really upset about it. But hey, we got legs, and I think hashtag leg day tomorrow. We can film that probably. Absolutely, this is what we do every day.
Wait, do I have to do legs tomorrow?
I don't know, you probably should.
You want to?
But yeah, I'm gonna close out this video. And I'm, you know, gonna have to wash off this makeup that took 2 hours, and we took content today for 10 minutes. And I don't know why I'm bending over, I'm really tired. All right, have a nice day. Bye, subscribe.